Forgot to go through the team before I started the battle, so I'm going to do that now, and then I'll do it again after the battle. Sword. Superior. Electivire. Polyrath. Delphox. Shiftry. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is Fake Out. We punch. Ow. Once again, we punch. We cannot get Lovely Kissed here because we have Chesto Berry. So we're going to take the Side Strike and then U-turn this. So we U-turn this for the kill. We bring in Rhyperior, and this should bait Heliolisk for Surf kill. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring in Poliwrath on the Surf. I'm only dead to crit, but I'm not going for that. Instead, I'm going to switch Electivire in on Thunder. I don't have Motor Drive, but you can't paralyze an Electric type. And from here, Mach Punch just kills this. So we punch. Goodbye, Heliolisk. Okay. Yeah, this is Toxicroak. Alright, Toxicroak sees guaranteed kill with Gunk Shot and Close Combat, but Close Combat is more accurate, so that's what's going to get clicked here. We go Delphox. Yep. Unless this crits me, we're fine. Yeah, we're good. I don't even die to a Sucker Punch crit from here. One moment. Sorry about that. Okay, from this position, we are eating a Sucker Punch. Delphox is Culber Berry. I don't die to crit. We just kill a Side Shock. Life Orb, see ya. Oh, wait, Heliolisk is already dead. And that just leaves Vivillon. Alright, we do actually have a killing range with Overheat, but if I miss it, I just die to Hurricane. So instead, we are going to go to the hard counter. And from here, Vivillon literally cannot do a damn thing against me. The best it can do is 13%, 20% with a crit on Giga Drain. Immune to Sleep Powder, immune to Hurricane, and it's just dead. It's just dead. Goodbye, Vivillon. Goodbye, Vivillon. Imagine a bug flying type getting walled by Shiftry of all things. Alright, then let's go through the team again, just for the sake of having it on record. Oops. Alright, so that covers that. And now we have to deal with the Shell Smash Mega Blastoise. Shell Smash Mega Blastoise. Hang on. I think my only Mold Breaker Mon is actually Pinsir. How much does a Stomping Tantrum do? I don't need my speed. I can pick this up with Soft Sand Stomping Tantrum. The problem is Gliscor bad odds. Pinsir. Yeah, you're coming along. It's crazy that Pinsir, of all things, is coming along now. Considering this guy never came out of the box before. Soft Sand's up here. Give you Tantrum. You better get Tantrum. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I have to go for Earthquake if I want to do this one. That's crazy. Superpower doesn't kill. What about Bulldoze? No, Bulldoze won't do it. And you get close combat. Does a Life Orb close combat do the job? Life Orb Bulldoze does the job. Okay. Surely you get Bulldoze, right? Yeah, okay. You have to go Adamant, Mold Breaker, Bulldoze with a Life Orb to kill this stupid Magnezone. Grab the Life Orb. Okay, that's Pinsir killing the Magnezone. The problem is bad odds. It can't bad odds to Blastoise. Can it? Hold on. No, it can't. It can't bad odds to Crawdaunt. Can it bad odds to Gliscor? Probably. Almost definitely, actually. And Pinsir, I don't think gets a move that punishes that. Unless it gets Ice Punch. No. I didn't think so. Knockoff? How much does Knockoff do? A Life Orb Knockoff does a good amount of damage. Well, What do I do if Gliscor comes in? What do I do if Gliscor comes in? If Gliscor comes in, I think it's knockoff. Gyarados does pretty well, I think. Let's have a look at that matchup. Yeah, Gyarados looks pretty dominant there. Imperium staying in the box. I'll bring Gyarados along. I'll also bring Stunfisk along so that it can check the Magnezone. Stunfisk checks the Magnezone pretty handily, right? It can explode. So I guess I'd go Chillon Berry. Just to deflect that explosion. Chillon on the Stunfisk. Make sure to take it off Gyarados. Gyarados for its parts. We'll go Citrus. Let's see. Poliwrath should pack up the Crawdaunt, no big deal. Yeah, I take decent damage from knockoff, but I can just go Impish. And I'm faster, so I can easily heal that off. Okay. Now we approach the main conundrum, the Blastoise. Blastoise is packing Water Pulse, Ice Beam, Aura Sphere, and Smash. How does Golisopod take a +2 Aura Sphere? Pretty well, honestly. Although, Water Pulse does a lot more, actually. I guess Golisopod's job here would be to home in on a potential Aura Sphere. I could pre-damage it to make sure that Aura Sphere always knocks into emergency exit. And then the Blastoise check is gonna be Pikachu. So let's see. We have Adamant Pikachu. We're gonna give it Lightning Rod. Let's see. Stunfisk. Sassy Nature, that's good. Impish Poliwrath. Careful Gyarados. I guess we'll go Impish instead so that it can better tango with the Gliscor. No. What did the speed look like? Gliscor's 95. Yeah, Gyarados is never outrunning that. Luckily, Ice Tail just kills it, so that's not a problem. Life Orb, Pinsir, yep. Stunfisk checks the Magnezone if it bad odds out. Gyarados checks Gliscor. Poliwrath beats the Crawdaunt. And Pikachu handles the Blastoise after a Shell Smash. Because after a Smash, Fake Out into Zippy Zap kills. Yeah, I like this. So, import the team. Cannot believe this bozo is coming along. Alright. One last thing to do. How much damage does Golisopod need to swallow from the Aura Sphere, theoretically? I need to switch after 86. So... half of this is round down to 104, 103. So 189? Yeah, 189. Okay. One, two, three, four. All right, we're ready. Up. Oh. Oh, that's cool. It doesn't kick you back to the stupid bag. After this fight, a few more encounters open up. I still haven't taken 121 yet. Any pre-status? No. Adamant Life Orb, Mold Breaker. Yep. Alternatively, actually, I can just give Poliwrath flip turn. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, Bros rocking 3 water moves and Drain Punch. This is definitely the play. This is most certainly the play. Okay, let's do it. Alright, she leads Magnezone. This has 30 and a Custat Berry. Pinsir has Mold Breaker, Life Orb, and Bulldoze will always kill as long as it stays in. We do get the kill. Alright, this should only ever be Gliscor, because Pinsir has a fast one-hit KO on the Groudon. How much does Aqua Jet do to me? That's a lot, but it's never going to be Groudon. Let's see. I think Gliscor clicks knockoff here, although Dual Wing Beat. I think it's just Dual Wing Beat. We go Gyarados. Either way, we go Gyarados. Get an Intimidate drop on it. Yep, that's fine. That is fine. Aqua Tail is a guaranteed kill here. We will go for it. Cool. Cool. Bleh. That should be a dead Gliscor. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is Crawdaunt for slow kill. Actually, no, it doesn't have a kill with knockoff. What is Blastoise doing? I think this is Shell Smash. I'm pretty sure this is Shell Smash. Gyarados doesn't do a lot of damage. Blastoise doesn't do a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure this is Shell Smash. And if I think this is Shell Smash, I should go Pikachu. Do me nice, Blastoise. Okay. Just click the funny Shell Smash button, and let's all laugh and go home, okay? Okay. So one of two things happens here. Either Blastoise stays in and gets cooked, or Crawdaunt comes in and gets cooked. Either way, something's getting cooked. We fake out. And we delete this with Zippy. Boop! Last Pokemon is Crawdaunt, who does also die to Zippy Zap. So Pikachu's picking up a double kill here. Unless this thing has random HP EVs. Nah. We Zippy. We take that shit all the way to the bank. And if this lives, I'm calling the authorities. Cool. Alright, simple enough. Alright, with that open, we're going to take a quick breather and get some food. Let's note that down. Alright, we're back. So, we're done with the single battles on the rain route. Rain route. We have a few encounters to pick up now. So, I can take 121, 122, and Mount Pyre here. 121... I have a guaranteed Cantonian Slowpoke. I like that. Anything here I give a care about? Not really. Yeah, let's put the Slowpoke in the bag. Need to fish. Put the Slowpoke in the bag. Sometime today we'll get the Kanto Slowpoke. Dude. Come on. Get there eventually. There we go. Okay, we've got the Kanto Slowpoke. Slowbro's pretty solid. Okay, we get Route 122. My options are Surf for Krabby or Kingler. Fish for Carvana or Grimer. Let me see something. How many more locations can I get Alomomola? 119, I'm not doing that. Did that. So it's Safari Zone. I don't have a way to guarantee it, although Feebas is likely. Alright, let's just... I just grab the Kingler. And what are the good encounters in the grass? I suppose Delmise is good. But it's like... No, I'm just gonna grab the Krabby. I'm just gonna grab the Krabby. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I definitely go 3F. I even have Golet duped out, dude. I even have Golet duped. Hang on. Let's give Pincer a return. And it's Mega Stone. I guess I'll also give it CC. There we go. Elysipod gets CC, that's pretty cool. Give you your Mega Stone. Alright, that should let me beat the stupid Annihilate, no problem. I will also bring Rhyperior, because he's an absolute tank. Weavile to kill stuff. Chandelure? And Annihilate is overall bulkier. Let's see. Which one are you bozos? It's that guy. Let's do this first. What are you touting? Trevenant? Easy enough. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Alright, so we're maxing out your friendship after this battle. Imagine walking into the Elite Four with a weak return on like a Salamence, and you miss a range. That'd be awful. Alright, Pomegberry. Yes, please. There we go. Now that shit should hit. Oh, shit. Oh. You don't have anything cringe I have to worry about. You just die. You get deleted. Goodbye. And then this guy's Annihilate. You should pass away. Excuse me. Annihilate. Alright, now that I've actually maxed out this guy's friendship, this should kill. Okay, we are at the pivotal moment. Come on. The odds are so much in my favor here. The odds are so much in my favor for an actually good Pokemon. No use begging. Just gotta send it. Are you kidding me? Uh, that's a 1% encounter. Is BEM even any good? Is BEM even any good? No, it's not. Reuniclus is entirely superior, and even that is rare. Why is this a 1% encounter? So much in my favor there, and I just keep hitting garbage here. I swear the encounter table is wrong. There's no way I keep hitting garbage instead of the apparently 60% chance at Creepy Dino or Gimmighoul. Instead, I hit Chingling, and then I hit a 1% 1% LGM. That's miserable. Okay. Let's do this before I forget. Is LGM any good? Let's fly back to 121 and get ready for rain doubles. I already did that. Where is he? There he is. I guess let's evolve the stuff that is easily evolved and there's no opportunity cost to. I'm gonna need to evolve Finneon. What's your moveset like? Do you have anything interesting at all? No. You have a cover, but Reuniclus has that too. Psych Up is banned. Symbol Beam doesn't matter. Oh yeah, hold on, I need to max out your friendship. I'm actually curious about something. I'm a little curious, just a little. It should show the encounter rates, roughly. Let me see. Would have loved that. No, it doesn't matter. I'm just in disbelief that my Mount Pyre luck is this atrocious. That I've only hit one of the most common encounters here one time out of like the 7 times I've been here. Yeah, by this, it's like these are the most common encounters, and I just keep getting handed garbage. Alright. Enough steaming over missed opportunities. We have a run to finish. I guess first order of business, evolve the Minchino. After check its moveset. Definitely want you to have Encore. And... you do have Tail Slap. Let's go ahead and evolve you. Is there anything else to evolve? Bergamite, I'd rather delay that. Beldum has Magnet Pull. I'd rather delay that, but I'm probably just going to end up evolving it. Oh, I still need to evolve Tentacool. And Clavipus. Ursaring, I can hold off on a bit longer. Make sure rain is on. So I'll evolve all this, save it to the calc, and then we gotta cook this battle. Last time, things did not go to plan. Alright, how am I gonna do this? I guess I'll make sure I have the slots correct. Mini bosses. Here's Rain. Walter should be slot 1. But this battle is bugged. I guess I'll plan around the Kilowatt roll being slot 1 and run it like that. And if it's different, I can just flip-flop. Alright, how am I doing this? Is there a world where Chinchino can pack up the Seeking? Gill Link. Bullet Seed. Chinchino can one-hit KO the Seeking. So that's something. What about Kilowatt roll? Does Kilowatt roll have a kill? No, Chinchino's pretty safe. Do I want to build around that idea? What comes in afterwards if Chinchino's in slot 1? Well, this would be slot 1, so this would be slot 2. If Chinchino is baiting for Walter, it would be Corviknight. It would be Corviknight. Let me think. Oh yeah, Charm is... I should remove that. That's in the box. I'll figure out the team first. Is Chinchino doing anything else of note? I mean, it's outsped by the Swift Swim gang. And one-hit KO'd by both of them. Wait, you get Rock Blast. Huh. Let me think. If I can keep the Seeking slot occupied, Chinchino can hack up the Kilowatt roll, no problem. Chinchino can fast kill either of the two leads. Not fast kill, but it kills them. Kilowatt roll's not hard to bait. Do I want to plan for that? This does have static, so I guess I'd be going Rock Blast. Then it does more damage. Let me think. Baiting Seeking is going to be difficult because that guy does no damage. Like, this Pokemon is terrible. It has Vicious Rend, which is easy enough to bait because it's by far its strongest move, and then it just doesn't do anything else. Like, it is so hard to make a Seeking threatening. They put it in Rain, give it Lightning Rod and a Focus Sash, and the only problem is Vicious Rend. The problem here is that Chinchino, while able to kill either of the leads, doesn't do much to the guys in the back. And I guess what I mean by that is more so... Let's see. I mean, if I have Lumineon on the field, Kabutops is easy to beat. Maybe I go bait water moves into Poliwrath while I kill Kilowatt roll. That would probably bait... No, that would bait Dreadnought. Because Kabutops doesn't have a super effective move. I don't know if I want to bait Dreadnought that early. Ideally, I can kill the Seeking side first. The problem is the Corviknight, and the fact that Kilowattrel is still left untethered. How much does a Rock Blast do to Corviknight? Probably not much. Yeah, that does nothing. That is absolutely nothing. How's Electivire do into this? An Adamant Plasma Fist would put this away, no problem. I don't bait anything from Kilowattrel, but I also can't touch Seeking. I mean, if I can keep the Kilowattrel busy, actually. How much damage does Electivire do to you? I'm not dead to Hydro. I think if I can keep Kilowattrel busy, Electivire can actually take on the left side alone. Hold on, let's plan around that. So Electivire is going to be baiting for Walter, so that should be slot 2 because the battle is bugged. Luminion's definitely going to be a big part of this. I need a Pokemon that baits Weather Ball. Rhyperior does that nicely. Okay. Make sure Luminion has Storm Drain. It does. Let's make it modest and then figure out its ranges. If I'm leading Electivire, I don't think I need to worry about baiting Corviknight. Let's give Electivire... Well, what's your moveset right now? Do you have close combat yet? I'm probably not clicking it, but... You do not. I guess that's an egg move. Let's give you... Surely you get Drain Punch. Oh, I do have close combat. That's right. Epping there. Surely you get Drain Punch, right? You do. I'll drop Ice Punch for it. Alright, let's save so that reflects correctly on the calc. Okay. So far, our squad seems to be Rhyperior, Electivire, Luminion. Where's Luminion? Alright. I am not making the mistake of walking into this battle without Lightning Rod again. Last time I did that, I almost wiped for it. If I have the option, I should be using it. Electivire is probably going Adamant. I'm sure Electivire shows Kabutops a kill with Liquidation, but that's fine because I have Luminion. Luminion is going to be the key piece of this puzzle. Let's look at... I guess let's go over the turns. So... set up this for if I need to pre-damage stuff. Lead... Rhyperior in Walter's slot. No. Lead Electivire. Is it Electivire? What does Rhyperior bait? Rhyperior baits Corviknight, right? I think Rhyperior baits Corviknight. Whereas Electivire just goes most damage, and that's Kabutops. Hang on. After turn 2, I guess we can go over that. We're leading Rhyperior and Electivire. We know that much. Turn 1, Rhyperior switch to Lumineon to absorb Vicious Rend and Weather Ball. Electivire, Drain Punch is Seeking. How much does an Adamant Drain Punch do to Seeking? Plenty. I don't risk killing it too fast either, because it has a Focus Sash. Turn 2. Lumineon switches to Rhyperior. To block Thunder. Electivire KOs. Seeking with Drain Punch. Yeah, I think I want to bait Kabutops. So lead Rhyperior in Walter's slot. No, Rhyperior in Vanessa's slot. Should be 1. And Electivire in Walter's slot, which should be 2. Walter's supposed to be slot 1, but the battle's bugged. Kabutops comes in seeing most damage on Electivire. Turn 3. Rhyperior switches to Lumineon to block Weather Ball and Liquidation. Electivire KOs Kabutops with Plasma Fists. Corviknight comes in. Turn 4. Lumineon switch to Rhyperior. Electivire KOs Corviknight with Plasma Fists. This kills, right? Like, no ifs, ands, or buts, Corviknight passes away here. Dead. Good, I already made you adamant. No risk of anything going crazy there. Alright. What does Electivire do to this guy? Does Ice Punch put you away? You have Yachi Berry. No, it does not. Rock Slide? I mean, Electivire can't get staticked, so I can just pivot back and forth until it dies. I guess if I don't have a guaranteed 1-shot, I should go for the 2-shot instead for consistency, so Drain Punch into Plasma Fists. Alright. Turn 5. Rhyperior switch to Lumineon. Electivire Drain Punches. Turn 6. Lumineon to Rhyperior. Electivire KOs Kilo Watch Roll with Plasma Fists. Alright, what does Rhyperior bait? Rhyperior baits most damage, I think. Because they both have the same type matchup. Yeah, I think it just goes most damage, which I'm pretty sure is Kabutops. Oh no, Kabutops is... Oh, hold on. Omastar. And just to be clear, Electivire should still bait Omastar. It has a worse matchup type-wise, but does more damage. Yeah, it's Omastar. Alright, that still works out. Kabutops should come in. I guess before anything, I should check the damage. Kabutops does 409. I guess it'd be seeing 378. Dreadnought does... No, it is Dreadnought. Okay. Electivire, do you put away Mega Dreadnought in one hit? It's a range. Meaning I should Drain Punch. So that I can... Well, no, I don't think it matters at that point. That's Plasma Fist. I don't need to worry about baiting that much. Turn 7. Electivire. Plasma Fists. Rhyperior. Switches to Lumineon. Follow up with Mach Punch if needed. Turn 8. I guess the question then becomes... Is Electivire in any danger? That's a clean no. Lumineon would take a Stone Edge. Lumineon to Rhyperior. Electivire KOs Kabutops with Drain Punch. Yeah, I could honestly roll up with just this squad and win. Of course, I'm not gonna do that because I want to have options, but I like this team. I like this team a lot. So let's suit them up with the right moves. If all goes well, Electivire picks up 6 kills. Let's see, flip turn, Ice Beam. Imperium gets Ice Beam. That makes sense. Not going to Tract. That move is cringe. I guess I'll give Lumineon a Citrus Berry. Why not? Gives it some staying power. Sure, this move's funny. Lumineon's never clicking an attack anyway. Okay. And then what might I possibly need help with? I guess I'd like something else that can pressure kill a Watchroll. If it comes to it. With a Jolly Nature, Weavile is faster. How much does Knockoff do? Weavile's also never dead to anything. Do I have anything better? Shiftry does okay. Yeah. I'll bring Shiftry as a backup to the Kilo. Lapras as a backup. Water tank. Again, I shouldn't need this. But I don't want to be caught lacking this far into the game. Gold. A Dragon Pulse. Rain Dance is banned. And then Perish Song is also banned, so I guess I'll teach it Ice Beam. For its part, Lapras is gonna go Bold. Citrus. Okay. And there's one slot left. I guess my Bring should be a Pokemon that can help with the Swift Swim guys. How does Pikachu do into these bozos? Does a lot of damage to Kabutops. Doesn't do quite as much to Omastar. Heck, yeah, I think even just having Fake Out pressure on these guys is probably good. Oh wait, Stunfisk. Stunfisk is just gonna need a teensy bit of help on the defensive side. Specifically against this guy. I have better answers to Earth Power than Ice Beam. Yeah, but it doesn't matter with the targeting. I'll go Citrus, why not? This should be fine. This should be fine. If all goes well, those other three Pokemon don't even see battle. And we just completely pack them up with Electivire. Make sure to add them to the party, though. So, Shiftry, Lapras, Stunfisk. And then I think we're good. I'll put Electivire up in slot 1 for the moment, just until we get to the battle. We're not battling you. Not now, at least. This is Rain Dance. Sure, I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up. Okay. Gotta get past this guy. Okay. So. I'm pretty sure, due to a bug, Vanessa is slot 1. I want Electivire in the Walter slot. Specifically opposite the Seeking. I'm going to save in front of the fight so I can reset if the slots are wrong. But it should be Vanessa slot 1 because of the bug, if I understand correctly. If Vanessa is slot 2, I am resetting, switching my teammates around, and running it again. Just so we're all clear here. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, hopefully I did my homework correctly here. Vanessa looks to be slot 1. Good. Electivire is in the Seeking slot. Alright, Seeking and Kilowattrel both see Kill into Rhyperior with their respective water moves. Rhyperior, for its part, is going to GTFO, bring in Luminion, while Electivire softens up Seeking. Blocked. Dang, that looks like a pretty high roll. Luminion, for its part, is dead to Thunder specifically, which is good. We go to Rhyperior, and Electivire cleans up the Seeking. Oh shit, wait. Oh, it did an Aqua Jet. I should have Mach Punched. It's okay, never punished. Never punished. I don't think it mattered too much as long as it didn't get a ridiculous crit or something. Yeah, no, it had to crit me to actually make my line weird. So that's our Seeking done. If all is going correct here, this should be Omastar for most damage. Why is it you? Why is it you? Omastar is a super effective move. Why is it you? Huh? Omastar has a super effective move and most damage. Why is it Corviknight? I mean, it's fine. Like, I don't think this messes up my line at all. But I thought for sure this was Omastar. Like, yeah, the type matchup's a little worse, but I didn't think that mattered if it was better than, unless it was better than 2. I'll have to ask about it in a bit. This is Weather Ball. We go Luminion. Electivire just kills this with Plasma Fist. No, wait, this could mess up my line. Because now Omastar doesn't see a kill into anything. So it's random move. Shit. Dude, why was that Corviknight? I don't understand. There's no way that was Corviknight. Okay. And luckily, Drain Punch kills. So as long as I don't eat an Earth Power crit, I should be okay. Actually, I'm dead to crit. Hold on, this is definitely Thunder into you. Yeah, we just have to punch it. Oh, boy. Oh. That works. That works. Why is it shells? Oh, I guess it's because... Wait. No. I guess the White Herb improves the odds of a smash. I mean, it's fine, because he just sacrificed his life for me. Like, even if the calc is wrong and somehow lives, I just Mach Punch it. Yeah, okay. Alright, that should remove the risk from the fight. What do I want in? I want Rhyperior in when this dies. Alright, Drain Punch. Other ball blocked. Okay. Minion goes back to Rhyperior. Electivire kills us with Plasma Fist. Dead Kilowattrel. I'm pretty sure this is Dreadnought because it has more damage. The type matchup is the same. Yep. It has kill onto both guys. It's a fast kill onto Rhyperior. It doesn't matter. We have Storm Drain Luminion. And yeah, we just Plasma Fist. It's a good point. If it doesn't see rain, then yeah, it would be Corviknight. Alright, that's a good thing to think about. Again, should it matter? Like from here, I got Kabutops checkmated. Like Electivire resists everything it can use now. Cancel Liquidation because I have Storm Drain. Luminion's just gonna go to Rhyperior to eat the Stone Edge. His Electivire deletes this guy with Plasma Fist. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. I would guess it was targeting Electivire slot there. Alright. I mean, weird Twitch AI notwithstanding, that was a damageless battle. Yeah, that was weird. It's okay. I'm pretty happy with the strategy. Just went a little differently than what I expected. Okay. Let's look at the Lilycove table. What's in my future here? I can not do any of this. I love... Wait, this table's kind of cracked. Why have I never taken a closer look at this? I could go Magnet Pull Beldum and go for Tinkatuff. I'm not gonna lie, I could really use a good fairy type. Like, I'm pretty sure... What are my fairy options right now? It's Wigglytuff... Mawile. I mean, Mawile's pretty good. I'm not gonna talk crap about Mawile. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Wigglytuff and Mawile as far as fairies go. Although there's also the alternative chance I hit Bronzor. Bronzong isn't bad by any means. But there's also a lot of heat on this table. You know what? Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. Because I found out, I think it was yesterday, that Beldum actually gets Magnet Pull. Which is wild to me. I always evolve this guy right away. So I never even considered that as an option. With that said, we have a 50-50 at at Tinkatuff or Bronzor. We have 50-50 between that or the entire rest of the table, if I understand Encounter Manips correctly now. Because apparently it's not a 50-50 between the type of Pokemon you want to pull and then the entire table. It's just, if you don't hit the 50-50, you're not getting a Steel type. Let's see what we get. Survey says... We hit Bronzor. Okay. We hit the lesser of the two Steel types, for sure. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Well, actually, no. The way Matt and Guitar were saying it yesterday in match stream was, if you don't hit the 50% at the type you want, the other 50% is just the rest of the table. Yeah. You don't know they're on? Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Let's go ahead and mark off the bronze ore. I mean, that's still a fine pull. Although, at this point, I have Metagross that I can turn on at any time. Is there any reason to take Safari Zone now? Spoiler warning, I'm not taking Ogre Pawn, so I wouldn't be missing out on that. What are my options here? I'd have, what, a 90% chance at a Feebas? Unless I hit the 10% of Lomamola in total. With how scary Drake is, I think let's go rip off the Band-Aid and pull Safari Zone. I'd rather know what's coming. No, I have different plans for that route, to put it lightly. If I don't pull Feebas, I think I have a different play for Drake that might work. And it is a 90%, given the 2 slots. So my odds are good, but if I hit a Lomamola, like, a Lomamola's been champed. It's not even a bad pull. It's just not Milotic. Why did I do this? I could just... You know what? No, I don't want to battle anyone right now. Let's just go the other way. S button. Let's see. So where do I have to be? I have to be in the Ogre Pawn area. Well, that's easy enough. I took the bike. I had to get Mirage Tower. I mean, if I hit Lomamola, it just makes Drake a little less convenient. Although, then again, Drake is really scary. So, I'd really like a Feebas here. See, not here. We need a bike. Here. We go to the water. Okay. Alright, here we go. We have a total of 2... We have 2 slots for Feebas, totaling 90%. 3 slots for Lomomo, totaling 10%. Please do not mess with me here. Just give me the Feebas. Put the fish in the bag. Just put the fish in the bag. Thank you. Okay, that makes Drake a lot less scary. Fish 2. Okay. With that done... Oh, I have to actually have the... Oh, I can just click this. Fly to Lilycove and take on Dawn. Turn off rain. There we go. Up. Alright, how am I gonna do this? The Lopunny has the same issue as the first time. So Golurk seems absolutely incredible. There he is. What steel types are left that I might want to pull for? Hold on, that's the wrong encounter tracker. What steel types would I possibly want to pull for after this point? Oh, Fortree, that's the egg. 124. Nothing that I would really want to pull for. Yeah. On 124, I'm thinking I'm probably going to try and static for Electros. Because Electros would really help against Maxi. Moss Deep. Orthworm is fake. We're not doing that. I can guarantee my Paradox. That doesn't matter. There's other stuff on the route I'd like. Okay, allow me to rephrase that. Orthworm is not the encounter I'd pick if I had the choice. I guess the only one I'm seeing here that I'd consider magnet pulling for would be Doublade. Is that worth delaying Metagross? What else would I use Metagross for before that point? I get that after Sun. The use case for Metagross here is that it bullies Iron Boulder viciously. Although, I guess by that logic, Bronzong does something similar. How's Mawile doing to this bozo? Sacred Sword does a decent amount of damage. Crit does about 63%. I guess then I'd want to bait, like, Megahorn. I guess let's look over the opener first. Before I look at what I'm gonna do about the Iron Boulder. So Golurk makes Lopunny run away turn 1. If I have Ice Punch, it shouldn't bring in Noivern. Does Meowscarada see that it wins? Yeah, it does. Well, does it? Because I have Shadow Sneak. If Meowscarada came in, like... Let's look at the rest. Chandelure is staying the hell away. Boulder is staying the hell away. Empoleon wants none of this. So it's either Meowscarada, because if it's all it wins the matchup, or it'd be Empoleon because it goes to last guy. How much does a Headlong Rush do? 50%? Masquerada would click knockoff. I guess I can solve that by giving this Never Melt Ice. And then that would bait Empoleon. Because everything is one-hit KO'd. I have Stunfisk for Empoleon, but it's like, I'd rather be able to control what happens here. So, okay, Golurk checks that. So kill the Empoleon. Then go bait fast kill. It wouldn't be Chandelure, I survived that. Would it be Noivern? No, it'd be Meowscarada. It would click knockoff. So I'd have to bring something in that can eat the knockoff and then just kill it. That's right. This is just going to be a pure dark type. How's Electivire do? Mach Punch does less than that because this will be a different type. How does Gliscor do? Gliscor takes a little more than I'd like. Delphox passes away for sure. Golisopod. I think I'd rather go itemless for Golisopod so that I don't risk getting exited by a crit. Yeah, I'm going to try and avoid Evolving Beldum. If I can get away with it, I can use it to try and pull for Aegislash. If I really need. Hang on. So, the pod, Golurk, Stunfisk in the box. Okay. Give me your Citrus Berry. Okay. What would bad odds in on Golisopod? I guess Noivern, huh? Chandelure dies to Liquidation. Boulder dies to Liquidation. Golisopod, there's no way you randomly get Ice Punch, right? It'd be extremely funny. But there's no way. There's no way. Yeah. Ice Spinner, maybe? Question mark? Nope. I'd have to one-hit KO it is the thing. Because otherwise it just sees kill with Aeroblast. Rock Slide's not going to do enough. No, sir. No, sir. I don't think I can keep it out. Not with Golisopod, anyway. I mean, if it goes Noivern, what do I do? I can blanket with Shiftry and make it run. What would it switch to? Probably back to Meowscarada, huh? Wait, yeah, that's kind of perfect. That's kind of perfect. Okay. As I lock in the Aeroblast, Meowscarada would want to come in, I think, right? Surely? Yeah, Meowscarada thinks it wins. So it comes in, I hard switch to Golisopod and force the situation again. And I can repeat as I need to until this guy goes down. Then it goes by fast kill. Not you. Not you. Yeah, it would just go back to Noivern. I can use Shiftry to just eternally switch roast this boy. Golisopod checks that. If this thing runs out of Arrow Blasts and comes in, it's Dragon Pulse or Boom Bursts. Dragon Pulse or Boom Burst. Not you. No. How does Scizor take those moves? Probably not very well. It does a little more than I'd like. Surely Bronzong does okay. Yeah, let's evolve Bronzor. I'd like to have Bronzor anyway in case I have to deal with Iron Boulder before I'm... without Twitch roasting it. Let's see. Okay. We have Zong. Side Shield Bash. What's your moveset right now? Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball probably would be your move of choice. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. You get anything interesting? Kind of like that in combo with Gyro Ball. Hey, what's Gyro Ball's max power? Like 120? I mean, I guess there's no better guy to look at for this than Noivern. I would need to save. Alright, so Spin Out is significantly stronger than Gyro Ball right now. What if I go relaxed? -6? Yeah, Gyro Ball gets significantly stronger. What about -2? It tops out at -2. Okay. Future Sight is useful. Let's go relaxed. I guess I'd be going calm. Not calm. The other one, sassy. In order to tank this guy's hits. Then after that, I'll make sure this guy has lefties. I think you're holding them. Okay. So Bronzong checks Noivern as long as it's not using Dark Pulse. Now the question is, how do I check the Chandelure? That would almost certainly come in on that. How's Gyarados do? Gyarados handles Shadow Ball pretty well. If I'm coming in on Shadow Ball, what do you have? You have Levitate? There isn't a ground type move on this team. Let's go Heat Proof. Wait. It's an ability, not nature. Okay. Save again, just so that shows correctly. There we go. So from there, bait Shadow Ball into Gyarados. I'd have to go Jolly to outrun this. And then I'd have to go with a boost. So I guess I'd go Mystic Water. Does Mystic Water Gyarados kill this in one hit? Yes. Alright. That's all I need to know. It's not a Gyarados. Let's actually grab the fish. Gyarados checks that. Bronzong into this bozo. Ooh, I took a little more damage than I thought I would. What can I do to keep this guy in check? Walrein is... Walrein doesn't take that much damage, all things considered, but still more than I'd like. Annihilate takes a lot from Psycho Cut. Watchfire's waste. I'll never outspeed this. Gliscor? Oh, Gliscor destroys this thing. Hold on. Yeah, Gliscor puts this guy through the ringer. Up. No. Give me the Gliscor. Thank you. Yeah, I think I like that. One more time. Let's save. Gyarados is Jolly, yes. Did I not give you the Mystic Water, or did I give it to someone else? I did not give you the Mystic Water. Might not be a bad idea to get Bronzong Teleport, too. Yeah. I guess I'd drop Psyshield Bash for that. Yeah. I think this will work. Hang on. There we go. Gyarados, Gliscor. Okay. Yeah, and if I need to, I can just bring in Golurk and kill this thing. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this works out. I'm pretty confident it will, but Dawn has thrown me some curveballs in the past. Lopunny cannot touch Golurk right now. It's gonna switch. I one-hit KO everything on the team, so it should just go Empoleon because it's back in the party. Why is it you? Why is it you? I kill you in one hit. Why is it Noivern? Hold on, let's consult the Switch AI. Trapper check, type matchup. It has to see it wins the 1v1. Defensive check, that's a no. Generic 1v1, no. Yeah, why is it Noivern? I have a kill with Ice Punch. Well, this is a toss-up between Aeroblast and Dark Pulse. How does Shiftry take those? I think Dark Pulse okay. I mean, Shiftry's job here is to check the Noivern, so I guess I'll bring it in. Okay. The worst of the two options. Let's fake out. Yeah, Lopunny couldn't touch a Golurk. I thought it would bring in Empoleon because Golurk... I guess I'll show it. Golurk shows one-hit KO to everything on the team. So I thought it would just go Empoleon because it's back in the party. Goes in party order to first guy that has a neutral move. I've had Empoleon come in on Marowak. I've also heard of this coming in on Marowak. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it necessarily affects the line. I've just got to be a little more careful about how I handle the Empoleon. I was pretty confident it would come in. Stunfisk actually missing. This should be Boulder. Sucker Punch is only a range here. I am never going to go for it. Okay, this is Sacred Sword. So we go Glyspore. Yeah, nice damage, buddy. Keep it up. There we go. That makes sense. Let's see. So now we U-turn. Polion is faster, but doesn't have kill. The Oscarita sees that it wins. What comes in if I bring in Golisopod? Not Miascarada. I guess it'd be Chandelure for Flamethrower. I don't really want that. Let's go... remove this guy. I think I want Gyarados here. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, now you can't touch me. What happens now? That is interesting. I guess part of it is because I had Marowak before. Marowak is functionally a ground ghost type, but its actual typing is different. So I guess that might have something to do with why Marowak baited Empoleon and not this guy. I don't know. That's pretty strange. In any case, this is knockoff. We go Golisopod as planned. Suppression. Oops. Okay. Polion. Might dead to an air slash crit. Yeah. Is Bronzong doing anything for the rest of the battle? I can't bring Shiftry in because its ability doesn't block Air Slash. How does Bronzong handle a Surf? Not bad. Yeah, let's do the Bronzong. Then I can teleport into the guy. Yeah, I know it's all moves bad. It's just like why it goes for that. Like, I guess it makes sense, but it doesn't jive with the write-up I'm using, so I was like, what the heck? I guess all moves bad would be, it works a little differently than start of turn switch, I guess. I don't know, that's the only thing that makes sense. This guy's slower than me, we go Golurk. And we delete this with Headlong. Strange, because I've had Empoleon coming on Marowak on the 111 battle. I've had Empoleon coming on Marowak in this battle. When the Lopunny couldn't hit me. This is Shadow Ball. Perfect. We just go Gyarados. Gotcha. Get this off my screen, bring in the Lopunny, and then Golurk beats it one-on-one because it can't touch me. at the range. Well, I wouldn't know. I've only taken Miss Magius one time, and it wasn't on stream, so I didn't pay it that much heed. In any case, we are past done. Egg moves, please. Thank you. Archie, Archie, Archie. I guess let's see if there's anything we need to evolve outside of the Build'em. I don't think I need to evolve Build'em. Yeah, let's go ahead and evolve you. Rowlet just patiently waiting his turn. Then where's the fish? There's the fish. So let's see, I need what? A prism scale? Yeah, that's it. I think I'm probably gonna call it after this evolution. And then I'll do Archie tomorrow. Guess I'll park at Lilycove. Okay, that'll do it for the day. So yeah, tomorrow we'll take on Archie, probably the Sun Route, get our encounters, and then we'll have an idea of what the Elite Four will look like, probably. Till then, I will see you later.